You're back with K-Rock. Hey, lock up the kids, close the shutters, and stock up on provisions. Slipknot are about to take Dallas.
What's up, y'all? This is Dallas, Texas, man.
So, here we are in Dallas, Texas, backstage area, getting ready to play, actually. So follow me to the dressing room. Here's the backstage area. I never understand why people want to get back here because it's just nothing. It's pretty lame, actually. So, we were in Houston, Texas yesterday. The tour's been sold out. It's been great so far. The fans have been amazing. And I think tonight's show, you know, the Texans always go, they go ape shit when we play, so everything's going to seem like it's going to turn out good. Tour's been great, the bands have been great, and, you know, we thank the fans so much for everything they've done and stuck by us, so I'm going to go and get ready with the rest of the guys in the band. See you on stage, and thanks for the support.
Typical day is we get to the venue around 10 o'clock in the morning. The band gets up around 1 to 2 o'clock, get on stage, to sound check around 4, do interviews all in between. That's why we have our record company in town this weekend trying to get us to do tons of interviews for the UK.
We hate doing promos for our record. It's tedious.
They get on stage around 9:30 at night, get off stage, you know, after about an hour and a half set, and the rest of the night's just hanging out. Slipknot's been hanging out with Fear Factory every night after the show. Been hanging out with Chimera every night after the show. Hang out, party for a little while. Some guys read, some guys party. On the bus by 3, then off to the next city.
What's up? Chimera, Jim, Rob, Chris. We're in Dallas. We just fucking destroyed this place, and we're gonna have some cocktails on the bus and have a good time. Come on in.
We opted for the 83 Eagle. Eagle is the lowest model of all buses, all right? I mean, like, and like, you think you want to get a newer year, but I decided, like, listen, I like to take care of my band. I'm gonna go 83.
What would George Clinton do? He'd ride an 83 Eagle.
Okay, well, maybe that's what he'd do.
I'm about to kill this guy right here. Now he's throwing grenades at me. This is getting pretty vicious.
The bathroom,
You just
every toilet just stinks because it doesn't like go through a sewer system like you're used to. It just sits in this tank under the bus.
What we do is we link our Xbox up to Fear Factory's bus through a cord or wireless to play each other from bus to bus. We'll have teams over there and teams over here, which we go out and we just fucking annihilate each other. It's pretty brutal.
Blankets and sheets, a few of us, because I don't care who it is or whatever. It's like, how many bands have ridden on this bus, and how many? Yeah, you don't know how many girls. Yeah, how many girls have been banging these buses, or how many dudes with fucking scabies, or who knows, God knows what. Like, listen, I'm bringing my own sheets. Fuck it.
We will come over and just take your women.
Yeah.
Irish, Scottish, British, Welsh, whatever. We don't care. We love women.
Listen to us. We sound like a bunch of bitches because we're complaining about having power in the bunks, dude. How many fucking bands riding vans or whatever that like? We're grateful for everything. Chimera thanks the fans. We thank, you know, it's like we're grateful to have this bus. Okay.
The press gave me a nickname a while ago, and that nickname is Metal Moses. And Moses from back in the fucking Bible, man, he parted the Red Sea. Well, tonight, Metal Moses is going to part the Heavy Metal Sea. So from my man right here to that fucking back, I want this entire crowd to divide down the middle. And just so to give you guys some extra incentive, you guys are being filmed for a fucking TV show tonight, so this better be fucking good.
Metal Moses was created the term was created by one of our friends named Wild Bill, and it was in Cleveland, and we parted the crowd, and had them do the Wall of Death, and then after we got done playing, Wild Bill comes up to me and he's like, Metal Moses.
We got Fear Factory and Chimera out with us. They're both cool, like Fear Factory. I've been a fan of them since '92, when their first record came out, and so they're really great guys. We met them in '99 on Ozfest, and ever since then we've been friends with them, and it's really cool to have them out on the road with us. And Chimera, we just actually we've known those guys for a little while too, from when our first record touring, around. We met them in Cleveland. And they're really cool guys too. Really fun to be out on tour. It's really cool. There's no drama on this tour at all. All the bands are friends. We have a great time. Up on stage as well as off stage. After the shows and stuff, hang out and have a great time. So it's been really cool. It's been really cool being out with these guys.
It's been really good with all the bands. I mean, each band has their own kind of fan base, It's not like there's really a weak link in the chain. So it's like every band has their fans, and it's just really good, man. I mean, you got three really powerful bands, and they're all in the same bill. And I think just the fact that Fear Factory and Slipknot and Chimera on the same stage the same night it's kind of overwhelming, I think, for a lot of people.
The tour is more streamlined towards a metal audience too, which is good. We've never been, I guess, I hate to use the term, but to explain my point, the new metal tag, we just got kind of, I guess, lumped into that tag just because of our popularity.
And when we came out, it was like a really, I guess, a big time for new metal, but, it was when we, I guess, came out, but we would never ever consider ourselves that. Yeah.
So it's cool to bring out bands, especially Fear Factory and Chimera as well, that's a more streamlined, really heavy show, and it's really cool to have a package like this out on the road.
Yeah.
Coming back, the changes I can see is we're a little more mature as far as our approach towards the band is. We've kind of grown up as people, We've tightened as a band and as a family. We got a lot of the poisons out that needed to get out, and just basically started being friends again. Which was very important.
We're more excited now than we were back in '99. Because we know what it takes to be on the road. We know what it takes to put on a good show, and we're mentally prepared. Now. Instead of jumping out of the plane.
We did spend a little time apart, the whole thing about getting back together was we realized how much we missed this band, and we kept hearing all the time, the question of when, there's a lot of rumors, kind of backing up about us breaking up and stuff like that. The fact was we all missed each other, we missed the music, we missed playing together. And the fact was, we wanted to make a new record. I'm glad we did take a little bit of the time off because it just made the record a lot better, man. It was really fresh.
Yeah, and it also made everybody realize how special Slipknot is to everybody in the band, taking that time off, everybody, we've been a band for a long time, together since 95, and so you need to take those breaks, it's like we're like any family, every day, spending every day with each other so close and, compact and like little buses and everything. It starts to get, we argue and fight like any other, family would.
We fight, we argue, it's just that simple. I mean, you show me any band that doesn't fight on the road, and I'll show you a band that was put together and really doesn't care about what they're doing. This band, it's, if you've never loved somebody, then you've never wanted to kill somebody. It's just that simple. But we're big boys, we work it out, we talk, we explain it. It's something we never did in the past, we nip it in the butt before it becomes a problem.
Instead of like going into the record with preconceived notions and formulas, this one we went into with a clean slate, no like map or ideas really, and we all decided to live together and make a record together as opposed to kind of like doing it piece by piece. We actually came together as all 9 and constructed this record, which is really reflective when you hear it. When we made the 3rd record, not really any guys in the band listened to anything. We didn't listen to nothing. I didn't want to be influenced by anything. I didn't want to hear anything in my head. All I wanted to hear is the feeling of us all 9 being together, and no one was really listening to anything. If we listened to something, it was not metal driven whatsoever.
Yeah. Musically, it's the evolution of what this band can be and will be. It's basically about 2 sides. There's the one end of the spectrum and the other end of the spectrum. So you have the brutality of what people know, and then you have the softer passages, which we've never really delved into. There's excruciating blast beats. There's good rock and grooves. There's everything. It's everything that I've ever wanted to put on an album, man. I mean, there's so much that it's hard to explain in a sentence.
Yeah, it's a journey front to back. It's gonna highs and lows, love and pain. You're going to have to listen to it 100 times. You still won't get it.
You still won't figure it out.
For singles, generally, everyone knows it has to be usually generally one of the more stripped down and, well, not necessarily stripped down, but, one of the more catchy tracks, I guess, for, radio and promotion and stuff like that. The thing is, what's different than the difference duality from our other singles is actually a heavier track. But I think with a lot bigger of a hook than the others, like Left Behind and My Plague and Wait and Bleed, it's definitely Slipknot. You can tell within 3 seconds it's us. But I still think that the grooves are a lot heavier on duality than anything that we've done with our other singles, but the hook is beyond catchy.
It's an amazing song, amazing chorus, very strong chorus, very epic chorus, And if you're going to come out of the gate, full force, you better come strong, and you better come with a song that's going to stick in people's heads.
Now all I do is live with so much faith. I wish
pumped. I see a bunch of fucking people coming out of here and they're all fucking tired and shit. I'm fucking pumped. I'm ready to do it again, man.
I broke my goddamn nose at Slipknot again and busted my fucking lip. It's the best fucking gig I've been to in a long goddamn while since '94 fucking Pantera, man. Fuck yeah, Slipknot! Hell yeah! I can't even fucking talk, man. This is as loud as I can get.
First rock concert ever. Awesome, dude.
It was the greatest thing I've ever seen. My fucking throat hurts like hell. All I've got is insane. All I've got. All I've got is insane. All I've got. All I've got is insane. All I've got. All I've got is insane. I push my fingers into my
Buy the fucking record.
Yeah. Hurry up.
You owe me.
Hurry up.